I'm sorry I haven't made a video again like yesterday when I was meant to. It's kind of embarrassing really, but this week is about embarrassing moments. So just add it to the pile of embarrassing things. Now usually I have a light that goes like sort of in my face, but my friend had it locked in her room. It's hers, so I usually borrow it for my vlogs, and she's gone home for the weekend so I can't use it. So you'll have to deal with this sort of dark ambience. Do you know what else is embarrassing? How terribly greasy and unwashed I look. I need to go and wash myself in a bit. But first I'm going to make the video, otherwise I'll never get round to it. I was going to do it yesterday, but I was kind of a bit ill from Halloween, like the day after Halloween, and it was just, I was not feeling like making a video at all, so I'm making it now. Whenever I get embarrassed, I sort of, like, when I look back at the embarrassing moment, I always cringe. I don't know if that's something a lot of people do, but it's just something, it's a terrible thing to look back on a really, truly embarrassing moment that you've sort of tried to repress, and then it comes out through the cracks, and you're like, oh god. One of which is when I went swimming one time, and I went in the shower, one of the private cubicle showers, and took off my bottoms, my trunks, and started washing myself. Then I actually came out of the shower and forgot that I had taken them off. So there were a few people who looked around, saw that I was naked, and I know they saw, because I saw them like sort of recoil in disgust, because I have a disgusting body. I think the earliest embarrassing moment that I remember is, and this, I don't know why I find it embarrassing now, like it's not embarrassing for me, but I always feel like I'm embarrassed by it. Basically I was about 6 and I was swimming, again these things happen in swimming pools for some reason. I was swimming along, 6 years old, and some woman like grabbed me out of the water and started blowing raspberries onto my belly. I was like, ooh, and then she realised that I wasn't her son. She thought I was her son, and then she looked at my parents, who were wondering why this woman had just picked me up and started blowing raspberries on my belly, and sort of gave me back and went, so sorry, I thought he was that kid over there. He's not, that's my kid, and this is yours, so have it back. The most recent embarrassing thing that's happened to me is, basically I'm studying evolution at the moment in my language course, so how we evolved language and stuff, and part of it is how we went from walking on all fours to bipedalism, which is walking on 2 legs. And then I was wondering, I watched this show about it, if I would be comfortable walking on all fours given the fact that I'd evolved from something that could. So I decided to try it. I would like to admit right now that I had had a few drinks, and then my housemate sort of walked past me in the kitchen, like round the corner, saw me walking on all fours, and I sort of stood up and didn't say anything. I didn't explain myself, I just carried on walking to my room and then hid there for the rest of the night. I tend to have a knack for embarrassing myself like this. Just, I have this idea in my head of how I see myself, and then I forget that it's not always the way other people see myself. Like, I automatically think, oh, I'm gonna do this crazy idea because of this, and I forget that other people don't know why I'm doing it, so they look at me sort of, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm an idiot. Like, basically, I am rude word, a silly boy. Anyway, if you guys have any embarrassing things you'd like to share, then put them down there in the comments thing. I'd like to know that I'm not the only one making an idiot of myself, so it would be great if you could console me. And yeah, I thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you could give it a like if you liked it. Bye. I hate goodbyes. They're just embarrassing for me and the other person. It's just really awkward and horrible. So, like this, you know, now I'm just sort of rambling on. I don't know how to say bye. I don't know. Do we hug? Do we kiss on the cheek? It's so awkward and embarrassing. Just go. No, literally just go. Why is it always me that has to go? Why do I have to leave? You go. Jesus Christ.